Hello everybody, waiting for a gap, come on, you two. Yeah, got a gap. Right, I want to have a chat tonight about, people might be thinking about getting an electric bike or whatever. Electric motorbike, electric scooter to get to work and back on, because they don't want to go on public transport anymore, etc. So I want to have a chat about that. So I'm just letting these cars pass. See, you have to be more aware of cars around you, well, from behind rather than at the front. Yeah, so the electric bikes as they are now, motorcycles or scooters. Now this one is it's free to use. It's free to from anybody from 14 years old. So whether you want to use it to go to work and back on or whatever, you can get about 20-mile range, and you just charge her up. It takes about 4 hours to charge it back up again. So this one's a 16-volt lithium amp hour battery. Sorry, 48 volts, 16 amp hours, which is 16 is quite good. Normally about 12 amp hours. So this is the first stage of electric riding. So it's basically once you bought the bike, and I reckon around about 1,200 quid now to buy one as a scooter. And you get all the lights and everything on it, and indicators, all LED stuff. Then, as long as you're careful, it's fine. From 14 years old, you can ride it. The next stage up is one that has to have a license. So it has to have a CBT at least. Up to 30 miles an hour they go. And that's either a scooter or a motorbike. The scooter range, the best that I've found over the last 4 years of looking into it, is that on scooters, then I would go for an NIU. They do an N series and an M series. If you get the M plus, NIU M plus, you can go up to 30 miles an hour. It's maximum. It's classed as a moped. And anybody from, if you've had your license for quite a few years, you can, car license, you can ride them with L plates on. You don't have to do a CVT. And that, like I say, the best one I've found around is the NIU M plus. Don't go for the NIU N as a 30-mile-an-hour moped type of thing, and you can get around about 40 miles out of them. They've got a 1,200 watt motor, I think it is, a hub motor, and about a 26 amp hour battery at 60 volts, and good Panasonic batteries as well, or LG, I'm not sure which Panasonic, or LG batteries. And it's a power pack you can pull out or you can plug into the bike. So you can take it indoors like this one, and take it indoors and just charge the power pack up. It's just like kind of little suitcase. So that one is good for learners, that on the scooter side of it, or somebody who's 30 who's had a car license. You have to look into it. I can't remember the actual amount of time you've had to have a car license, but you can ride it with L plates on with a car license without having to go for a CBT. Now, motorcycle side of it, if you prefer a motorcycle rather than scooter, then the motorcycle side of it is Supersport is the best ones to go for. Austrian company, Supersport. They hello, Mr. Policeman. I wonder where I am. He's going to stop now, isn't he? Turn around and get me. Supersport motorcycles. They use CBC braking. They look like a little motorbike. They're quite small, so in respect to size-wise, towards a normal motorcycle, they're more like a 50cc motorbike to a 125cc motorbike size. They're not as long. Disc brakes front and back. They have a 26 amp hour battery at 60 volts that you can slot in and slot out again, and you can get two batteries. If you want to pay another 90 quid, you can get two batteries, but you can get about 40-mile range out of them as well, and they'll go 30 miles an hour. So again, similar to the scooter side of it. You can ride it with a CBT if you've got a car license for ages, with the L plates on, or you can go for CBT with it. Maximum speed again is about 30 miles an hour. You can slightly there's a sequence you go through with the throttle and the brake to make it go about 34-35 miles an hour. But you'd have to tell your insurance company about that. And then we've got the 125 class motorbike and scooter as well. The NIU NGT has a capacity of taking 2 batteries, same as the M Plus I've just talked about, and that's the best on the market, about 48 miles an hour. It's a scooter, and like I say, it'll do 48 miles an hour. It's full massive instrument panel, TFT instrument panel. 1 battery can have 2 batteries, and it's the dog's bollocks of anything for under £3,000. See a car on the inside, car on the outside trying to overtake me. Just let him go. It's got to be aware of your surroundings. I don't want to go. Just let me go. Yeah, so the NGT is like their sports model scooter. And they're actually coming out with a motorbike in 2021, which will blow the water out of all the other ones on the market. Except for obviously the Zeros and that's a different league altogether. Zero motorcycles in America that you can buy over here. They're coming out with a motorcycle, the first NIU motorcycle, and the full specs have not been revealed yet, but it's supposed to be 80-90 miles an hour kind of crack, and big battery pack on it. So yeah, that's to look forward to for next year. And on motorcycles side of it, on motorcycle looks, etc., instead of scooter looks, you've got the supersport bigger versions, TC. They have a 1500 watt and TC Max 1500 watt hub motor, and they get up to about 45-46 miles an hour quite easy, but they look like a motorbike. A TC looks a bit more of a flat bobber chopper thingy, but not a chopper, but flat bobber type of thing. And the TC X is top flagship range, and that's, you're talking about £4,000. And then so that's it at the moment. And on the best ones out there, there's the brands called asphalt or something, and they're not right noted for. So yeah, but you gotta have insurance. There's obviously the zero road tax, but you gotta have insurance for them, etc. But that's it. I just wanted to go through what I think is the best possible scenarios there. This type of one's free to use, no insurance, no road tax. Anybody from 14 years old can ride it. No MOT, anything like that. The other ones have to have an MOT every 3 years, from new 3 years, and every year afterwards. And you have to have insurance to ride them. So that's a different kettle of fish. It depends what you want, really. But that's my thoughts on the best ones out there at the moment. Obviously, you're talking 12 to 16 grand for a zero, but you're 120 miles an hour and 0 to 16 in 3 and a bit seconds. They're the proper super sport type of things. But the ones I just talked about before that, they're good for you. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed that little chinwag on what's available. on the electric side of things, what's the best I think is available, and good luck. Just watching this bike overtake me. Oh look, lad, where you got your shorts on? That's not very good, is it? Okay, bye bye for now. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Please subscribe, it help the channel. We're building it up, and yeah, you know the crack. Thank you for watching. Bye bye now.